Hello, Zubair.
Hello, Zach.
How are you?
Fine.
Welcome again to Harmony.
Welcome back.
So we are on the second word, continuing from where we left off, which is in the third paragraph on page 27.
Yes.
So we talked last time about friend and relation. I'll read the sentence real quickly.
About one sentence we talked about.
It was one sentence. We didn't even get to talk about all of it, but let's continue. Let's read the same one because there's one concept that we need to talk about, I think.
Sure.
So the sentence was, everywhere was a joyful festival, a place for the remembrance of God, overflowing with rapture and happiness. Everyone seemed to him a friend and a relation.
Could you just read the previous sentence? This good man.
This good man saw universal rejoicing in the land he had entered.
Yeah.
Everywhere was a joyful festival, a place for the remembrance of God, overflowing with rapture and happiness. Everyone seemed to him a friend and relation.
The last time we talked about if I get rid of me or I just get rid of everybody else and making them all one. That's it. Universal rejoicing.
So everybody coming together as one.
As long as I get rid of myself.
Happens only by getting rid of myself.
If I look at everything, or if I have the perspective of me or an egocentric approach, I just produce a lot of others to compete me, which leads to in a position that I don't have any friends or relations ever, but only competitors or enemies.
Yeah.
That's what I can derive from the last discussion.
Yeah, and I think we gave the example of university. I think we can now look at this from the relation side.
Yeah.
When somebody goes to the university, we're not saying university is bad by any means here, but let's look at why the concept. The concept and why do people go to the university. Oftentimes we hear that a mother or father will tell to their daughter, go to the university so that you can get a job, you can get a career, you can make money, and then you don't have to be under the absolute authority of your husband.
Oops.
Same thing will be said to the son by a father.
In different terms.
In different terms. Go to university, get a job, get a career, so that you don't have to be under the oppression or in need of somebody else.
Well, yeah.
Okay, that seems all fine and dandy at the beginning, but let's...
they say those things, that's the way it is. You have to do those.
Yes. And that seems like a correct, a good approach under the perspective.
Inevitable thing.
Yes. Because of the perspective of reality is such that there are no real friends, there are no real relations, that there's only competition. This is the result that you have to do. And this is how it is.
This is an inevitable thing.
Yes.
You have to do this.
Exactly. So the problem isn't going there to not be, to get a job, career, etc., etc. The problem is, why do you see your husband as a potential enemy automatically as a competitor with you?
As long as you marry with her.
Yeah. So
with him.
What relation is there actually in there?
Shareholder.
Shareholder. Yeah. Or brothers and sisters. When the father and mother are about to die, there is inheritance that needs to be passed on.
Oof.
They become enemies, competitors.
Oops.
What relation is there in that?
I won't have a trade label for that.
This is interesting. So when we see the world through an egocentric point of view, we automatically cut all relations.
And produce enemies.
And produce enemies even in our own blood relations and our marriage relations.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So, anyway, so we can see that the friends and relations can only really truly happen if we start from a belief that we have nothing, but there is an owner that is above both of us, which makes us equal. And so you're
not my enemy.
Yes. Yes. So we're not enemies. So as your qualities are going to actually help me. What has been given to you has also been given to me.
Why?
Because if I, for example, if I've been given a lot of money and I know it's not my money and I see you in need of money, then there you go. This is it's not my money.
If
it's God's money who says to give it to you.
If it is yours, for example, we have, we are both hungry, and we have a big cup of thing to eat. If it is yours, then I will stay hungry, obviously.
Yeah.
But if it is not yours, then we could both benefit from it.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, that's the logical thing behind it.
So that's with material things, but also with, for example, if you have a skill that's more developed than mine.
It's not mine, actually,
then you share it with me to help my skill actually reach its true potential.
And you don't have any point to become jealous for it.
Exactly. Actually, no, I can't be jealous. We're not competing. And we know each other. I'm very theoretical in my way of thinking. Zubair is very practical.
Well, hopefully.
My deficiency is in the practical side.
And
Zubair makes up for that. So he brings out my theory and makes it complete. And why should I be upset that you are doing that?
As long as we are not competing.
Yes. If we're competing, I can't take advantage of my theory.
And I can't, too.
Take advantage of my theory either. But if there's no theory, then there's no practice.
Well, yeah.
So in the end, we're actually, by not being friends, in the true sense, we don't even bring out our own potential.
Well, yeah. What are you planning? Shall we talk about the relation thing a bit more?
Yes, exactly. So the relation is that we are all created. So our relation is the relationship between me and you as brothers is the reality.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the reality that we have.
But furthermore, we have the relation, right?
We are in a relation. And the relation is we're the same. And what we call relation is being the same, being of the same family. What's our family?
Being created.
Being created.
Yeah.
So we are.
You are created. I am created.
Yes. So we are in a relation. We are relatives already. We're brothers, as we say.
Well, yeah. We also have a family relation from the Adam. If you want to count it too.
Yes, but right now, today, we are created beings.
Yeah.
And that is our relation. We are relatives. We're brothers.
Yeah.
If we, and this goes from one of the verses in the Quran, the believers are brothers. إنما مؤمنون إخوة.
Yeah, I didn't remember the correct part. Yeah.
So you'll excuse us for butchering it. Sorry, but those who know it, please use your capacities to
complete us.
Complete us. But that's if we look at this world through the perspective of belief, we're automatically brothers.
Well, yeah.
So the reality is this. The reality is this. We then accept everybody who is created as our brother automatically. But one who doesn't, one who is egocentric, doesn't accept that brotherhood. So we're not saying he's not our brother. Actually, he's saying we're not brothers. The egocentric non-believer perspective
rejects or does not accept the brotherhood among the created beings.
Exactly. So when we say all the believers are brothers, we're not actually excluding anybody. We're including everything.
Yeah.
The one who doesn't share this belief perspective rejects it. Excludes himself. So when the reality is this, why would we trade it for anything else? What benefit do we have?
Well, actually nothing.
Yeah.
We just lose it a lot.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I think that's good enough.
Good enough for?
This video.
Yeah.
So, thank you very much. We'll see you next time. As brothers, we invite you all into this brotherhood. We hope that you accept. Thank you very much.
See you next time.